yogis. Here we are, week, 2 that we haven't come to class. And again, I'd like to share my time, 1 hour with you, just like a normal class. I hope you're all doing okay. I hope everyone's healthy. And I hope life is going on as best as you can make it at this time. So this is gonna be a slow flow tonight. I'm gonna try and post also another chair yoga. So I will post both of them to all the threads. So either, you can watch either or, okay? Those of you that really liked the chair yoga, even if you're not in chair class, you're welcome to watch it. If you are in chair class and you would like to just try slow flow, you're in your own home, you can try what you want, just please be safe. Don't do anything that feels uncomfortable, don't overdo it. This is your practice. I want you to be comfortable, okay? So let's start out tonight by bringing our hands to prayer. Close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose and blow it out through your mouth. One more nice deep breath in through your nose and blow it out. So now we'll set our intention. My intention for this evening is to keep a positive attitude throughout this. It seems very crazy and insane at some points, but we'll get through it. We're going to be stronger because of it. So now I'd like you to add your intention or your dedication to someone in need or a prayer. And then you can open your hands, palms up to the universe, letting the universe take your prayer, your intention, your dedication, and give it to those who need it the most. And again, asking that the universe give you something in return, and hopefully that will be good health. And then ladies, you can put your right hand over your heart. And gentlemen, your left hand over your heart. And the other hand over the top to seal in your intention. And then you can take your hands and put them in your lap. I'm just going to turn the music down a smidge. Don't want to be overheard by the music. So we're going to work on our abs a little bit more this evening. But we're going to start out by stretching our spine as we always do, because our spine holds our whole body up. You need that to be nice and limber and well lubed. So we're just going to wiggle our shoulders back. You can do both at one time if you want, or you can do one at a time. And then you can go the opposite way. I'm so glad you guys all liked the first video. That makes me happy. And then we're going to take our left hand and bring it up over our head and give yourself a little bit of a stretch here. Keep breathing. Come back to the center. Take a nice breath in. Right hand comes up and over. And keep breathing. And back to the center. Again, taking your right hand, put it behind you. Your left hand is going to come onto your knee. Give yourself a nice little twist here. Just make it gentle. Drop your shoulders down away from your ears. Take some nice breaths in. And back to the center. Take a breath in. Your left hand is going to go behind you. Right hand on your left knee. And another twist. Again, dropping your shoulders down away from your ears. And back to the center. Taking your left ear to your left shoulder, slowly drop your head to the side. Don't go too far because I don't want you to hurt your neck. And on an inhale, bring your head back up. And on an exhale, drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Don't bring your shoulder up to your ear. Keep your shoulder down. And on an inhale, bring yourself up. Turn your head to the left shoulder, looking over your shoulder. Back to the center. And look over your right shoulder. And back to the center. Good job. Okay, if you're sitting on a pillow, which you should be sitting on something, again, to keep your hips up over your knees. We don't want to blow out our knees. Protect those precious knees and hips. So bring your pillow out from under you. You can set it on the side for now. And then you can come to hands and knees into tabletop. We'll do some cats and cows here. Your hands should be underneath your shoulder blades. Your knees should be underneath your hips. Make sure that your elbows, the insides of your elbows, are facing each other, protecting those elbows and shoulders. So you might actually have to bring your hands in a little bit. You might have to turn them a little bit. Make sure they're spread out nice, your fingers are spread out nice and wide. So looking straight ahead, we're going to take an inhale, we're going to drop our belly down. Our tailbone is going to come up and our chin will come up. Inhale. This is cow. And then exhale into cat, rolling your belly up, tucking your tailbone, tucking your chin. Exhale. Inhale into cow, dropping that belly down. Tailbone comes up, chin comes up. And exhale into cat, rolling that belly up. Try to get your navel to touch your spine. Tuck that tailbone, tuck your chin. Inhale back up to cow. And exhale back to cat. And then we can come to tabletop. Nice flat back. From here, we're just going to roll ourselves around, getting a little bit of lubrication in our hips, our knees, our shoulders. Hope everybody's doing okay. And then we'll go the opposite way. Good. I'm so glad you all came and joined me today. And we come back to tabletop. We're going to bring our big toes together. We're going to spread our knees as wide as our mat, and we're going to come into child's pose. So come all the way down as far as you can. If you want, you can make your hands into a pillow and rest your forehead on your hands. Or if you can bring your forehead all the way down, reach your shoulders out, kind of tense your fingers, and stretch those shoulders out. Feels so good. And now if you can't get all the way down and you feel kind of funny, it's okay. You will sooner or later be able to do this. I was in your position at one time too. So you can bring your hands back up into tabletop, bring your knees back underneath you. Roll your toes under and come up into a downward facing dog. Now push your body away from the floor with your hands. Make yourself into a nice V. You can have a little bit of bend in your knees. Actually, it's better when you're first starting out just to have a little bend. Take some nice deep breaths in. Make sure you're looking at your toes. Shake your head yes and no. Make sure your neck is nice and loose. Inhale. Exhale. Walk yourself up to the front of your mat to your hands. Into forward fold. Blow it out. Inhale your hands up all the way up to the ceiling. Nice tall stretch. Little bit of a back bend here. And hands to prayer. Good job. All right. So we're going to get moving a little bit. Arms are going to come up. Nice inhale. Exhale all the way down to the floor. Inhale, half lift. Make yourself look like a nice step number 7. Exhale back down to the floor. Inhale, your left foot comes back, your right foot comes back into plank. Now you can challenge yourself here. You can bring yourself up onto your toes, bring your chin up. This is a good plank. Or if you don't want to challenge yourself that much, or you have bad knees, bad hips, whatever, you can come down to your knees and use your upper body strength for your plank. Remember that core. We're going to work on our core today. Then bring yourself all the way down. Touch your forehead onto the floor. Bring yourself up into low cobra. Shoulders are back. Think of yourself as you're touching your shoulder blades in the middle. Good job. Bring yourself back down. Roll your toes under, and you can come back up into downward facing dog 2 different ways. You can push yourself up like this, or you can push yourself to your knees and then come up. Whichever way that you feel you can do it the best. Take some nice deep breaths here. Let's do some mountain climbers. One knee at a time. Bend your knee, bend your knee. Good job. Feet come together. You might want to bend your knees a little bit. Take a nice inhale. And as you exhale, walk yourself up to the front of your mat. Inhale yourself all the way up to the top. A little bit of a back bend. And hands to prayer. We're going to do that one more time. Arms come up. Nice stretch, a little bit of a back bend. And exhale your way all the way down to the floor. Left foot comes back. Right foot comes back. plank. Now again, you can challenge yourself by coming up on your tiptoes, or you can come down to your knees, or you can just do a regular plank like this, and then chaturanga all the way down to the floor. Bring yourself up into low cobra, no hands, and back down. Exhale. Curl your toes under and bring yourself up into downward facing dog. Again, you can come to knees first. Looking at your toes, push that upper body away. Couple mountain climbers. And then on your next inhale, walk yourself up to the front of your mat. Into down, forward fold. Inhale yourself all the way up to the ceiling. Nice inhale and hands to prayer. Great job, everybody. Okay, so we're gonna kind of mix it up a little bit here. So we're gonna bring ourselves up. Nice inhale. And exhale down. Bring only your right foot back. You're gonna swing to the side. You're gonna have nice wide legs, right? Bring your arms up. Stretch it out. And then bring your arms back down for a wide-legged forward fold. Now here you can hold onto your ankles if you would like. You can reach behind you. You want to get a little bit more stretch. Or you can hang onto your elbows and just kind of dangle. The weight of your upper body dangling will stretch the backs of your legs, which is what we're looking for. Take some nice breaths in. Come back, put your hands on the floor. Rotate your right toe so it's pointing out. Bring your hands close to your right hand and bend your right knee. Nice stretch in your left inner thigh and shin, calf muscle. Come back to the center. Now point your left toes out, bending your left knee. Bring your hands close to your left side and stretch out that right inner thigh and calf muscle. Good job. Back to the center. Bring your arms all the way up to the ceiling. And now we're just going to turn our right toe so it's facing the front of your mat, or the back of your mat. And we're going to bring ourselves down, cartwheel yourself down. Bring your left foot to meet your right. Inhale yourself all the way up to the top. And hands to prayer. Now we're going to do that the opposite way. Arms come up. Exhale all the way down. Your left foot is going to come back and you're going to swing to the side of your mat. Now you might be looking at the back of the wall. I'm trying to stay as focused as I can so I stay looking at the screen for all of you. Bringing your arms all the way up to the top. Stretching yourself out nice and tall. Give yourself another extra inch if you can. Take a nice breath in, and as you exhale, come down to wide-legged forward fold. Again, you can hold onto your ankles here. You can reach behind you for extra added stretch, or you can dangle by holding onto your elbows. Bringing your hands onto the floor, point your left foot out. Bring your hands closer to your left foot and bend your left knee. Again, straight. Keep your right leg straight. We're gonna stretch out the inside of our right thigh. Back to the center. Point your right side out. Right hands are coming over to the right side, bending your right knee and stretching out your left side. Hands come back to the center. Arms come all the way up. Stretch it out. Tilt your left foot towards the front of your mat. Cartwheel yourself down, hands down to the floor, and bring your right foot to meet your left. Take an inhale, come all the way up to the top, and hands to prayer. Fantastic. All right, we're going to do that again. Now that you all have what I'm trying to do. Arms come up, inhale, and exhale all the way down. Right leg comes all the way back. Turn yourself to the side of your mat. Arms come up. Wide-legged forward fold. And you can hold on to whatever you want to do here. Ankles, reach behind. Dangle with your elbows. Bring your hands down to the floor. Turn out your right foot. Your hands are going to go close to your right foot, bend your right knee, and stretch out that left side. Come back to the center. Tilting out your left foot, bring your hands over to the left side and bend your left knee. Stretching your right side. Come back to the center. Tilt out your right toe, bring your arms all the way up. Nice stretch up. And as you exhale, cartwheel yourself down to the back of your mat and bring your left foot to meet your right into a forward fold. Bring your arms all the way up. Nice stretch. And hands to prayer. Good job. Last time. Arms are going to come up. Nice breath in. Exhale all the way down, forward fold. Left foot's going to come back and turn yourself to the side of your mat. Arms come up. Nice inhale. And exhale down to wide-legged forward fold. This time we're going to start with our right side, so point your right toes out, bending your right knee, hands to the floor, stretching out that left side. Come back to the center. And point your left toes out. Hope you're all with me yet. Come back to the center. And now take a nice deep breath in. Arms up to the ceiling. turn your left toes towards the front of your mat and cartwheel yourself down, bringing your right foot to meet your left. Inhale yourself all the way up to the ceiling. And hands to prayer. So we're going to come onto the floor, and we're going to do some floor exercises. Arms come up. Exhale, bending your knees into chair. Bring your hands to the floor, and let's come into tabletop. Now we're on all fours. Again, nice alignment. Make sure that your hands are underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. And now we're going to work a little bit more with our core, as I promised before. So taking your right hand, bring it out. Your left foot, bring out. So your opposite, right hand, left foot. Point your toes. And take a nice inhale. When you exhale, bring your elbow and your knee together. Inhale back out. And together. Exhale. And back out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. Bring your knee back down, hand comes down. Make sure you're in a nice tabletop position. Left hand comes out, right foot and leg come out. Inhale, and when you exhale, bring your elbow and your knee together. Inhale, out. Exhale, in. Inhale, out. Exhale, in. Inhale, out. Exhale, in. Inhale, out. Exhale, in. Bring your hands and your knees back down to the floor. Open your knees nice and wide, bring your toes together, big toes together, and let's come back down into child's pose and see if you feel any different here. Most of you will be able to go down a little bit further than you did when you first started tonight. And then I want you to come back up into tabletop. Keep your knees a little bit more apart. Bringing your right hand a little bit closer to the front of your mat. Your left arm is going to thread through this hole here, okay? And you're going to bring your shoulder down to the mat. Your butt is going to stay up in the air. So you're going to thread it through and just lay your head on your mat. Really good stretch for your shoulders. Slowly bring yourself back up to tabletop. Take a few nice deep breaths in here. And now this time, bring your right hand a little bit closer to the front of your mat. Your left hand is going to thread through, and you're going to lay down onto your mat.
Now, if you have problems with this, you can also put a pillow underneath the bottom of your belly here to kind of have something to lay on. Slowly bring yourself back up into tabletop. And now we're going to do half pigeon. So bring yourself back into a downward facing dog. Taking your right foot, lift it up, and you're going to bring your knees up towards the middle of your hands. So bring your knee up and then tilt your foot out to the left. And then you're just going to slide your left foot back. Your right foot is going to be out towards the side. If you have a pillow or a block, you can definitely put that here, right underneath your hip. Give yourself a little stabilization. And then you can just come down onto your forearms, or you can come all the way down to the floor. If you come all the way down to the floor, you're going to get a much deeper stretch in that hip area. With each exhale, try to relax that muscle in your thigh, your IT band, your buttocks muscle. And then slowly bring yourself up, your arms up first. Roll your back foot, your toes under, and bring your right leg back. Come back into a downward facing dog. Now we're going to do the left side. Lifting your left foot up, you might be able to see my positioning better from this side. Left foot comes up, and you're going to bring your knee to the inside of your arms. You're going to bring your foot over, knee comes down, and just slide your right foot back. Okay? Again, if you need some stabilization, you can put a block underneath your left hip. Something just to kind of rest on, relax on. Come down to your forearms. You can stay in this position if you would like. Or to get a little bit deeper stretch, whatever's comfortable for you. If you want to challenge yourself a little bit more, try to just use your hands as a little bit of a pillow and bring yourself all the way down to the floor. Again, with each exhalation, try to relax that leg muscle. You'll get into a much deeper stretch if you just relax. Breathe out the tension.
bring yourself up onto your arms. Take your leg out. And this time we can just lay flat onto our belly. We're gonna do a couple locusts, stretching out our belly muscles here. Bring your arms in front of you. We're gonna look like Superman. Head is down onto the floor. Take a nice deep breath in, and as you exhale, bring your arms and your feet up off of the floor. You should be resting on your pubic bone, mostly, or the bottom of your tummy. So you're gonna look like Superman here. Continue breathing. And come down. Take a short relax. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, bring yourself back up. And down. Now I want you to roll onto your back. And at this time, if you have a pillow handy, which you should always really have a pillow or a folded up blanket handy, I'm just gonna use a block for now. Laying on your back, we're gonna take that pillow, block, or rolled up blanket, and place it underneath our sacrum, our tailbone. Bring your heels as close to your buttocks as you can possibly get. Kind of tuck your shoulder blades underneath you. And we're going to do a few bridges here. So take a nice inhale. And when you exhale, bring yourself up. Using your core muscles and your buttocks muscles. Try not to use too much of your thigh muscles because, like I said, you'll get a cramp. Hold it. Keep breathing. Remember to breathe with your belly. And bring it down. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, lift those hips up with your buttocks and your core muscles. You should be feeling that kind of in your lower belly area. And hold it. And back down. One more time. Inhale. And when you exhale, bring those bellies up in the air and your buttocks up off of your block or your pillow. And let's rest down onto the block. Let's raise our feet up, feet to the sky. Roll your ankles around a little bit. Flex and point, flex and point your toes. And now here, I want you just to leave your left foot come down to the floor. And let's just hold up our right foot. And you can take your fingers and you can kind of wrap them behind your knee and pull your leg forward. Your leg might start shaking. That's normal. And then you can bring your left leg up and bring your right foot down the floor. And wrap your hands around your leg, pulling your leg closer to you, stretching out those back of your thigh muscles, hamstrings, calf muscles. Bring both legs up. Block is slipping out from under me. And now let's do some bicycles here. And then we can reverse. Bring both feet to the floor. Take your pillow or your block out from underneath you. And we're going to do a reclined butterfly. So just kind of open your arms up nice and wide. Bring your feet close to you, to your buttocks, and bring your soles of your feet together. Just relax your legs down. If you want, you can put a block or pillow underneath your knees for a little bit of support here until you get a little bit more used to doing this. Take some nice breaths in, and as you exhale, just let those muscles relax. All those groin muscles feel so good, especially when you sit in a chair all day long. Feeling a little bit more release. And now you can slowly bring your knees up. If you need to help with your hands, you definitely can do that. Open your feet up about as wide as your mat, keeping your knees bent. Keep your arms out to the side. Take a nice inhale, and we're going to do some windshield wipers here. So we're going to inhale in the middle, and then as we exhale, we'll drop down to the right. Inhale back to the middle, and drop down to the left as you exhale. Inhale to the middle, exhale. Inhale, and exhale to the left. Inhale to the middle, and exhale. One more time on the left side. Inhale, and exhale. Bring your knees back up. Put your hands around your knees and give yourself a nice hug here. We all need hugs, and we can't give each other hugs right now, so I guess we have to hug ourselves, which is not a bad thing. You can
rock back and forth a little bit if you would like to release your back. And then we're gonna get ready for Shavasana. So I just need you to lie down, make yourself comfortable. If you would like to adjust it anyway, put socks on, put pillows underneath your knees, cover yourself up with a nice cozy blanket. This is your time to do it. You can put me on pause if you would like until you're ready to relax.
So, at this time, I would like you to get in the most comfortable position that you can possibly be in. You might want to tuck your shoulder blades under and open your hands, palms up, lying next to your body. Again, nice and cozy with a blanket, pillow under your head rolled up, or a towel rolled up under your head, whatever is comfortable for you. So let's take some nice deep cleansing breaths in through our nose, raising that belly up, and then exhale through your mouth, letting that belly drop. Another nice deep breath in, filling that belly up, and then letting it deflate. Closing your eyes. This is your time, your relaxation, and nobody can take that away from you. During the next few breathing cycles, take in a full, deep breath through your nose, each time allowing your lungs to fill up completely, letting the air go all the way in, and then sighing it out through your open mouth. Releasing any tiredness, tension, and negativity with your breath. Take your time, breathing in and breathing out. Now let your breathing return to normal and continue breathing through your nose. Now sense how your body feels as it presses firmly against the floor. Become aware of how your body is feeling right now. Your legs, your back, arms, and face. You are now becoming acutely aware of how you're feeling in your physical body right now. Physically, how does your body feel to you? Just become aware. Now draw your attention to your mind. Notice what thoughts are drifting through your mind right now. And now, letting your mind and thoughts become more quiet and still. Kind of like a lake with no ripples, or a clear sky with no clouds, so that you're able to become more centered and concentrate with ease. Now, if your mind begins to wander, Gently bring your attention back to the sound of my voice or the motion of your breath. Now notice how your emotional side is feeling right now. What kind of mood are you feeling? It's not important to judge your mood, just recognize it. Feel it and accept what you are naturally experiencing at this moment. Next, I'll begin to count from 1 to 10. As I count up, you will slowly begin tensing all the muscles throughout your body simultaneously. So we're going to tense our muscles. Like turning the volume up, your arms, your legs, torso, back, shoulders, and face. At the count of 5, your body will be halfway to feeling tense all over. By the count of 10, you'll feel tension and tightness throughout your whole body. Then I'll count backwards from 10 to 1, and as I count down, you'll slowly release the tension in your body. By the count of 5, you'll be halfway to being completely relaxed. At the count of 1, your body will be completely relaxed. All the way, you'll be learning to recognize and feel different levels of tension and relaxation. This helps you become more conscious and in control of your tension and relaxation levels through direct experience. So let's begin. 1, add a little tension. So you're gonna start tensing up your whole body, very slightly at first, and then more and more and more as I count up. 2, add more tension. 3, 4, 5, you're halfway there. 6, a little more tension. 7, 8, 9, and 10. You're all the way there. Feel that tension. Feel it, and you're really, really tense right now. Everything's tense. Know it and experience it completely. 9, relax a little bit. 8, relax a little bit more. 7, 6, 5, you're halfway there. 4, 3, 2, 1, and none. Take a nice breath in and just blow out the rest of that tension. Melt into your mat. Continue dissolving and releasing even more muscular tension and tiredness. Let go completely. Experience the feeling of being completely relaxed and calm. Soak it in. Learn to recognize the feeling of relaxation. If you still feel some muscular holding or tension, you'll find that you can relax even more if you knowingly give your body permission to relax. So now, let those spots relax by giving yourself permission to relax. It's okay to relax. Just let go, at least for now. During the next few breathing cycles, take in a long, deep breath and sigh it out through your mouth, letting the air rush out. Let the air stay out of your body until your body signals you to breathe again. Then take in another deep breath and sigh it out completely. Notice that you can relax more and more each time you exhale. Now let your breath return to normal. Feel yourself breathing effortlessly through your nose. Notice that you may feel like you're sinking down more securely into the floor or chair. Let yourself feel supported, safe, and secure. Allow your body to feel the experience of being supported. Every time you breathe out, you can feel more and more relaxed, calm, and at ease. Each time you exhale, notice that you're able to feel more and more settled and are feeling a sense of harmony and balance occurring within your body, mind, your mood, and your spirit. Let yourself feel this sense of balance within your body, your mind, and your emotions. Now, with your eyes still closed, start to picture or sense the room you're in. Imagine the walls, ceiling, the floor. Describe the furniture in your mind. Imagine the lamps. Imagine the pictures. When you can picture or sense the room completely, I want you to start wiggling your toes and your fingers. And then you can roll your wrists and your ankles. Bring your hands up over your head and give yourself a total body stretch all the way down to the tips of your toes. Bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself one last hug. You can rock back and forth if you would like. And then I would like you to roll onto your right side into a fetal position, using your arm as your pillow. Make sure you're nice and tight into your fetal position. Here, take 3 nice cleansing breaths through your nose and exhale through your mouth. And then whenever you're ready, you can come up to sit in a cross-legged position. I would like you all to sit on your pillows or rolled up blankets, please. Now, if you're all settled in, ready to sit for just a second, On my last video, I explained about the thymus. The thymus is an organ right behind your sternum, and it produces, or it's responsible for your immune system. It helps your immune system. The problem is when you're small, when you're a baby, when you're young, you have a nice sized thymus. As you grow older, it gets smaller and smaller and smaller, and it kind of like dries up like a raisin. So what we want to do is we want to stimulate that thymus, especially now, because we all need our immune system to be at top of the game here. So you can either take just your fingertips and just tap, tap, tap on your sternum or alongside of your sternum, or you can take your knuckles and do the same thing. And you can hear my voice, you can hear me tapping. Don't do it too hard, just a little bit, just to get it stimulated. And again, you should probably do this at least once or twice a day, especially now. We really, really need our thymus to be working for us. Do this for about a minute. If you have a heart pacemaker, I would talk to my doctor first before doing this. I don't want anything to mess up your pacemaker. So then you can just, maybe just rub it a little bit, massage your chest. I'm hoping that everybody is drinking a lot of warm water. Hot water's best, tea, just hot water is fine, as long as you can drink it and not burn yourself. Also taking vitamins A, B, C, D, and zinc. 5 most important vitamins to be taking right now to help your immune system, okay? A, B, C, D, and zinc. So I want you all to be healthy so you can come back to see me at my new studio that is so lonely for all of you. I'm lonely for all of you. I need some personal communication with people. But this too shall pass, right? We will be stronger after this. I put this on Facebook today, that someone is giving us a sign that we need to rewind, and we need to be more personable and really start to relax a little bit more, take more care of ourselves. Give somebody a phone call that you haven't talked to in a long time. Touch, gives each other a little personal touch. So I miss you guys. All right, so let's bring our hands to prayer. Let's all give thanks for what we do have. And right now, everybody's thinking always the worst. We need to find a bright spot in each day. So always try to look for something good. The good thing that I have right now is being in contact with you because of technology, and I'm very excited about that. Give thanks for your practice. Give thanks for your fellow yogis. Even though we're not together in class, we're still together in mind and spirit. Let's take a nice deep breath in and blow it out. Namaste. I'll see you in the next video. We might not be open April 1st because of circumstances, but we're gonna keep going, okay? We're gonna keep going together and we're gonna make it through this. Okay, love you guys. Keep smiling.